On today's episode of the Twedt Show Podcast, I'm going to go over the NFL schedule that was released today, and I'm going to recap the two NBA playoff games that happened tonight. We're going to talk about the 76ers blowing it again, and now that there will be a Game 7 heading back to Boston. And as of right now, late in the second quarter, it is Denver 69, Phoenix 45. At the time of this taping, with about 3 minutes left in the second. It is not looking good for Phoenix. And I told you guys on Wednesday's episode that I wasn't going to do an episode today, but I lied because I was like, I should probably do an episode just to recap, or not recap, but just sort of go over the NFL schedule that was released today, because most NFL fans know, we all know who we're going to play. Team wise, we just don't know what weeks and times and all those other fun stuff. So now that we do know when exactly we're going to play the opponents that we're going to play, we get to know, look at the schedule and go, oh, this is a win here. When we're going to go 4 games here of winning and then 4 games of losing in this week. So with that being said, let's get started. I think I'll start with some NBA basketball first before we get to the NFL schedule, because I think I'll probably talk a little bit more about the NFL schedule than I will with NBA basketball. So we'll start with NBA. So the 76ers once again blew their chances of going to the conference finals since the first time since 2001 when they went to the NBA finals of Allen Iverson. It's just, what is it about the 76ers that they can't just get over that hump? Is it the coach? Is it the players? Is it Embiid? Maybe Embiid's the problem. Maybe he's not the process anymore. I don't know. If I was a Sixers fan, I'd just be so frustrated with the idea of just not be able to get over that hump. Of beating Boston and beating these teams that you should have been able to beat. I thought the team with the Jimmy Butler and the J.J. Redicks and the Ben Simmons at the time was good. Not anymore, but you know what I mean? But that team was really good, and I thought they had a legitimate chance of going to the conference finals. But once again, they filled it in themselves, and who was the coach at the time? There was was it Mac Brown or something? No, that's the head coach of North Carolina. Who was it? It was something Brown. All I know is the 76ers, they keep disappointing the fans, and it just happens almost every year, it seems like, that the 76ers, they get a chance. They had a chance. They really had a chance. They should have probably won this game. In all honesty, they had their moments when they were up plenty, probably up, 10-ish. They were up 10-ish points, and, even when the Celtics had a really bad offensive night, which Jason Tatum had 3 points through 3 quarters. And then the fourth quarter, he just finally turned it on. We had 16 in the fourth quarter. It's just one of those crazy performances where you go, it's Jason Tatum just having a really bad night, or what's the deal with him? And then, fourth quarter comes around and he finally flips the switch and he's like, oh yeah. And then in his post games, he's like, truthfully and humbly, I'm one of the best players in the game. I just needed to play better. I'm like, dude, you didn't need to do the whole humbly thing. If you think you're one of the best players in the world, just say it. Don't say humbly. Just come on, man. I get it. He is a pretty humble guy, but come on, man. If you want to say it, just say it. Who cares? No one's gonna disagree with you. I mean, you're definitely talent wise and all that. You're definitely top 5, I think. I don't know. We can have a debate about it if you want to. Us basketball fans, we can have a debate if he's top 5 or not, but that's neither here or there. But again, it's just one of those things, the 76ers, they really had their opportunity to win the series and take out the Celtics, and now they're going to have to go back to Boston for Game 7, which most likely that the Sixers probably lose that game, because I doubt that the Boston Celtics will lose in a Game 7 at home, but But the 76ers have proven to us that they can win in Boston. So there's a glimmer of hope that the 76ers can win in Game 7. But they're going to need Embiid, that MVP to really step up. And they're definitely going to need James Harden to play a lot better than what he did tonight. I mean, he had an okay night, I guess. But, we've seen James Harden had the 40-point game, I think, in Game 1. It was something crazy like that. And then, they had the great game in Game 5 where they blew out Boston. It's just, you would have liked to seen a little bit better efforts by James Harden. He was 4 of 16 from the field, 0 for 6 from 3. He did have about 7 rebounds and 9 assists. I just felt like James Harden just needed to be a bit more aggressive on the offensive end than instead of being passive. It is what it is. Maxey still had a pretty decent night. He was 9 of 20 with about 3 for 9. He still had 26 points. Embiid, 9 of 19 from the field, 26 points as well. And then probably their bench could have probably could have played better for sure. I mean, just looking at their bench, their bench only scored about 11 points. That's not really helpful. I feel like you need a bit more production from your bench if you're going to win games like these. I mean, Milton he was 0 for 5 and he had 0 points. So, and then PJ Tucker is just, it boggles me how he's sort of been struggling a little bit with shooting wise, because I feel like he's always been a pretty decent shooter, but for some reason this series he's just been way off. Like he can't really find his rhythm and he's all that stuff. And holy cow, I just now realized that the Celtics only played 2 people on the bench. Holy cow. They didn't play like Pitchard or I guess all the other people kind of stink. So, that's weird. I guess if I think about it now, that's all they really play is about like 7 people or 8 if they really want Pritchard in. But like, dang, that's crazy. Whatever happened to Grant Williams? What happened to him? Like, is it a bad matchup where he doesn't just play? Or I'm a little boggled about that. But like I said, Jason Tatum was 5 of 21 from the field, 4 of 11 from 3. But like even before, because like he was 0 for 9, I think, before he finally got into a rhythm from 3. Or no, that wouldn't make any sense. But he was like 0 for 6 or 7, if I do the math right. But either way, he didn't make a single 3 for the first 3 quarters. And then he went on a tear in that 4th quarter where he single-handedly scored like 12 or 11 points on his own. It was just one of those crazy nights from Tatum where it seemed like he really struggled, but he got the win, so that's all that matters. So it'll be very interesting to see how the series kind of plays out now, or not this plays out, but in Game 7, how it plays out for both teams. Are we to get the 76ers that play really well in Boston? Are we gonna get the Boston team that just gonna blow them out in the waters? Like, I think it's all gonna depend on how the first quarter goes for either team, because I feel like typically how the series has been played out is just how that first quarter goes, for like who's ready to come out and play, who's ready to be aggressive and all that, who's got to, who's going to be the most aggressive team, I'd say, in that first 5 minutes of basketball. Like, it'll show us who's willing to win this Game 7 and all that. But, that's why they play 4 quarters. But I just think that first quarter is going to really tell us a lot in that game. So like I said, there's about 51 seconds left in the second quarter. It's 79-49, and the Phoenix Suns they're pretty much dead. They're pretty much dead. So if Denver doesn't blow this somehow, I don't see how the Denver Nuggets don't go to the conference finals here. I mean, there's still obviously 2 quarters left, but I mean, my goodness, what is that? 20 points? Yeah, that's 20 points, right? Did I do the math right? I can't figure that out mentally. No, wait. So wait, hold on. No, it's good. I'm going to use a calculator. I feel like that's over 20, isn't it? 79 minus 49. That's 30. Never mind. I thought it was 30, but I just, when it's like late at night, you can't really do crazy mental math like that. That's just out of my realm right now. God, they're down 30. Well, now it's 29. Kevin Durant just got fouled. He's going to the free throw line. He just made his first with about 23 seconds left. God, they're about to be down 28 points at halftime. This is just crazy. Now, granted, Phoenix doesn't really have that much of a bench, and then obviously they have Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton now. But DeAndre Ayton hasn't really done much this series at all. All right, let's play out the last 20 seconds here. Jamal Murray's got the ball. He's dribbling, gets past half court. He dribbles, and then he goes around. Oh, offensive illegal screen, I guess, on Bruce Brown. So now there's about 15 seconds left, and Phoenix will have the last shot instead of the Nuggets. We'll see who takes the last shot and see if they can cut the lead down to 25 or 26. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we got Terrence Ross in, who's going to inbound the ball to Kevin Durant. Devin Booker's in the game. Who else is in for the Phoenix Suns? We got Cameron Payne, I think that's in, and then Shamet. All right, so Durant's going to get the ball. He's going to pass it to, steal. Jamal Murray with the steal. Jamal Murray with 5 seconds left. Passes it to Aaron. Aaron for the foul, about 1.8 seconds left. So, yeah. Like I said, the Phoenix Suns are pretty much dead. This is almost like what happened last year when they played the Dallas Mavericks in the Western Conference Finals in Game 7, where it just got absolutely blown out. So, yeah. It was a fun run, Phoenix, and I've always been sort of a fan of theirs, but what happened? What is going on? Like, how did they get themselves into this hole? Like, who's got let's check out the box score since we're on this topic. I know people either, the people that are either watching this game or haven't watched this game at all. A lot of people know the results by now, but as of right now, this is live. So, I don't know the results as you know the results by now. I mean, I will know tomorrow, but either way, let's see. So, yep, it's official. It is 81-51 at halftime. 30 points down. Not good. Not good at all. Jokić has his 20 points so far in the first half. Murray's got 18. Cardwell Pope has 21. That's crazy. Did I say his name right? Yeah, Cardwell Pope. Yeah, something like that. I think that's how you say it. Cameron Payne's got 19. That's pretty decent. If they weren't down 30, that'd be really good. Durant's got 8. That's not good. He's 2 of 11. That's basically like Tatum, like that first 3 quarters. He was terrible. Devin Booker's 4 of 12. He's got 11 though, so that's not bad, but it's not great. It's not great. So really, their 2 best players are really playing really badly, but Cameron Payne is having to carry the team right now. Lendale's got all right. He's 2 for 2, so hasn't missed any shots yet. Keep feeding him the ball, I guess. This is not great stuff. All right. I'll keep you guys updated if anything else changes, but I highly doubt it at this point. So let's do the NFL schedule. Let's go week by week and all this other fun stuff. So we got the first week in the NFL season and the Thursday night game, the Super Bowl championship, or the Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs, will open the season against the Detroit Lions, which most fans were like, Detroit Lions, why is Detroit getting, why are they going to play the Kansas City Chiefs? Why are we getting like the Bills or the Eagles or the Bills, or like not the Bills, but the Bengals or someone else like that? So, I mean, it's just kind of odd, but I get why they put them on there, because the Detroit Lions were really a fun team to watch towards the end of the season. I thought they legitimately had a better chance of going to the playoffs, but obviously they needed a little bit of help with the whole Seattle thing. But Detroit's like, there are some people that are on the hype train with Detroit. They obviously had a pretty decent offseason, and they had a pretty decent draft, I thought. So, I mean, it's one of those like things where you're like, all right, Detroit, all right. Because like a lot of people are, like I said, they're sort of like a dark horse in the NFC, with the whole, with the Eagles and 49ers being the top. So I think that'll be a pretty fun game to watch for sure. And then we got Carolina, the Falcons. We've got Cincinnati versus Bengals, Jacksonville at Colts with the Trevor Lawrence versus Anthony Richardson. That should be a sort of a fun one to watch. We got Tampa Bay going to Minnesota, Tennessee going to New Orleans, San Francisco to Pittsburgh, Arizona to Washington, Houston to Baltimore, Green Bay at Chicago, Las Vegas at Denver, Philadelphia at New England, Miami at Los Angeles, and the Rams at Seattle, Cowboys at Giants, and the Monday night game, the Buffalo Bills heading to New York to play the New York Jets and Aaron Rodgers. So I feel like week one's got some pretty interesting matchups. I mean, I'm probably going to keep my eyes on the Jacksonville Colts game, even though it will be very bad. I just want to see Anthony Richardson mainly. I'll probably keep my eyes on Tampa and Minnesota because both teams are sort of, I feel like Minnesota's going to be a little bit better than Tampa, but I feel like they're both on the same boat. Like, what are we expecting from either team? So it'll be very interesting there. The Niners and Pittsburgh game should be fun to watch. Obviously, we'll get to see the Bears and Packers. That should be a fun one, I think. Dolphins and Chargers should be a fun one for sure. We got Dallas and, Giants, but, they always play. The Giants and Cowboys always get a primetime game. Doesn't matter how bad they are each year, but they always get one. So it's at Giants. So that one's the Sunday night game if anyone was curious. And then, like I said, in the Monday night game, the Buffalo versus the Jets. Obviously, Aaron Rodgers be on the team. All right, so we'll kind of go week by week, but I'm not going to go less down on the teams and all that. I'll sort of mention some notable ones and feel like that are like fun ones to watch. So we got the first Thursday night game, we'll have the Vikings in Philadelphia. That should be a good Thursday night game. All right, then we've got, let's see, what's some good ones? Oh, Baltimore versus Cincinnati, that's a good one. Seattle versus Detroit. Kansas City versus Jacksonville, that should be a nice one. Oh, we got the two rookie matchups. Anthony Richardson versus C.J. Stroud. Let's see who else. Oh, the Jets and Cowboys, be a good one to watch for sure. Let's see who else. You could say the Patriots versus the Dolphins, which is the Sunday night game, should be interesting, but I'm not crazy about it. All right, then we got we got two Monday night games. We got Saints and Panthers. Oh, gross. All right, then we got the Cleveland Browns going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. That should be good. That should be okay. That should be all right, I feel like. All right, week 3, we've got, what do we got in week 3? The Thursday night game is the Giants and 49ers. That should be another fun one. Let's see. What are the sort of notable ones here? Denver and Miami should be a good one. The Chargers versus Vikings. Patriots versus Jets. Let's see. Because after that, I mean, you got Buffalo, Washington. That's not fun. Then Houston versus Jacksonville. No. Colts versus Baltimore. Not really. I don't know. Not really. Again, another double header on the Monday night games. Why are we getting so many double headers? That's kind of interesting. So the Monday night ones are Philadelphia versus Tampa. Then the Los Angeles Rams go up against the Cincinnati Bengals. Okay. About week 4, are we getting another doubleheader? Are we just getting doubleheaders every week now for the Monday night? What's the deal here? All right, so the Thursday one, we get Detroit versus the Green Bay Packers on Thursday. Okay. We got Miami versus Buffalo in week 4. Cleveland versus Baltimore in week 4. Cincinnati, no, that's not good. Let's see who else. Dang, it doesn't really. I guess the Patriots versus Cowboys because that will get numbers just because it's the Dallas Cowboys and New England Patriots. Two of America's sort of so-called America's teams ish because it's all that. So let's see. Then we got Kansas City versus the Jets will be a Sunday night game. That'll be the most. A lot of people will be watching that game for sure. Week 4 is not that great, but I'm sure by week 4 and we watch some more football, they'll be like, okay, there's some intriguing ones, but initial reactions is like none of these are really all that intriguing. Besides like a couple, like I said, with the Thursday night game, the Patriots and Cowboys and Chiefs and Jets. Then the Monday night game is pretty solid. You got the Seattle Seahawks going up against the New York Giants. It's pretty solid. All right, week five. If things will load here. Here we go. Week 5. Oh, the Chicago Bears going up against the Washington Commanders on Thursday night again. Oh, man, we all remember that one, don't we? All right, so let's see. Oh, we got Jacksonville versus Buffalo. Oh, that game's in London, so remember that, people. Let's see, who else we got? What else we got? Oh, we got the rookie quarterbacks, assuming that Will Levis will start for Tennessee, maybe by week 5, maybe, who knows? Will Levis going up against Anthony Richardson. And then we've got, the Giants versus Dolphins, Pittsburgh versus Baltimore, the Jets versus the Denver Broncos. That'd be fun to watch. Chiefs and Vikings should be interesting. Obviously, Dallas versus San Francisco. That'll be the Sunday night game. And then the Monday night game is the Green Bay Packers versus the Las Vegas Raiders. And then we get the bye weeks. So the bye weeks are in week 5. The first bye weeks are Cleveland, Rams, and Seattle and Tampa all get their byes on week 5. I feel like that sort of sucks if you're one of those teams, like having an early bye. That kind of stinks. All right, week 6. Let's move along here. Week 6, we've got another sort of good, depending on how good Denver is. Assuming they'll be a lot better with the head coach and Sean Payton. Denver will be going up against Kansas City Chiefs on a Thursday night. Then we have, let's see. Seattle and Bengals should be fun. San Francisco, Cleveland, Detroit, Tampa for sure. Nope. No. Oh, Philadelphia and Jets, that should be a good one. And then New York and Buffalo, even though Buffalo will probably be a slight heavy favorite against that. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about the Giants. Even though I feel like the Giants did pretty solid this offseason. So we'll see about that. But that'll be the Sunday night game, the Buffalo Bills and Giants. Let's see. Monday night we've got we've got Dallas versus Chargers on the Monday night game. That'd be a fun game. And then the two teams on bye are the Green Bay Packers and Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, let's go to week 7 now. Week 7, man. What do we got on week 7? Week 7, that's Thursday night. Thursday night one's gonna be booty. No one's gonna want to watch that. All right, let's see. Oh, never mind. I thought we had another double Monday night one. All right, so we got. Let's see. What do we got on the Sunday slate? Buffalo versus New England. That should be okay. Oh, man. Oh, here we go. Detroit versus Baltimore should be a good one. Let's see. Who else we got? No. Green Bay versus Denver. Chargers versus Chiefs. Miami versus Philadelphia. Then the Monday night game. San Francisco going against the Minnesota Vikings. This should be, again, some good ones to watch. But, yeah, the Thursday night one's not great. All right, week 8. Who do we got on week 8? Ooh, it's spicy, a little spicy. We got Tampa versus the Bills on Thursday night. Let's see, who else we got? We got the Rams versus Cowboys. Assuming that the Rams will be slightly better than they were last year, with everybody coming back better, healthy. Minnesota, Green Bay. Patriots, Dolphins. Oh, we got the Battle of New York, the Giants versus Jets. Oh, we got Jacksonville versus Pittsburgh. Let's see. Oh, the rookie quarterbacks going up against each other. The first 2 overall picks. Bryce Young versus C.J. Stroud. Kansas City versus Denver. Cincinnati versus San Francisco 49ers. And then, the Sunday night games, my Chicago Bears going up against the Chargers. And then the Monday night, you'll have the Las Vegas Raiders going up against Detroit. That should be okay. Should be all right. That should be I'll give it like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll probably get like a 6. I feel like that should be okay. But again, I think they said after, what was it, like week 12, they would start flexing games out. So I guess we're in week 9, so they haven't flexed out any of these games yet. At least I could be wrong. Or at least maybe, I don't know. I saw it was either week 12 or week 5 they could start flexing games in and out. All right. So we got on Thursday, we got Tennessee versus Pittsburgh. Not really interested, but again, I'm going to be watching it. Doesn't matter how bad the game is. All right. We got Dolphins. This is the London. Is this Germany? Yeah, this is the Germany game. So we got Chiefs versus Dolphins in the Germany game. Then we got, who else we got? Seattle versus Baltimore. We got another rookie quarterbacks battle again. Anthony Richardson versus Bryce Young. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Here we go. Dallas versus Philly, and then Buffalo versus Cincinnati on the Sunday night. We finally get to see that game finally be played out again. Monday night should be a good one. We got the Chargers versus the New York Jets. Your teams on bye this week are the Denver Broncos, the Detroit, San Francisco, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. All right, week 10, we're at the is that sort of called the halfway mark? I don't think it is now anymore. We get Bryce Young. Bryce Young is going to Chicago on Thursday Night Football. All right, let's see. Who else is week 10? What are we thinking for week 10? Green Bay versus Pittsburgh should be sort of a intriguing matchup. Niners versus Jacksonville. Cleveland versus Baltimore. Detroit versus Chargers. Giants, Cowboys as always. And then you got the Jets versus the Raiders. And then the Monday night one is Denver versus Buffalo. Monday night's got some good matchups. I'm not gonna lie. They've had some pretty decent ones. I feel like. Let's see. What do we got? Thursday night's another good one. Cincinnati versus Baltimore. And then let's see. Let me find the worst. Oh my God, yeah. I was gonna say, what's the worst matchup in this week? It's the Texans versus Arizona Cardinals. Ugh, that's a bad one. No one's gonna be watching that game unless you're one of the fans of those teams. No one's watching that one. Who else is not watching? What other games are people not gonna watch? People aren't probably gonna watch. Probably Dallas versus Carolina, probably, or Jacksonville versus Tennessee. I think otherwise everybody's gonna probably have an eye on these other games. All right. The Monday night game. I remember seeing this on NFL Live today. So it'll be Philadelphia going to the Kansas City Chiefs on Monday night. That'll be a fun one. All right. Week 12. What do we got at week 12? Who's playing week 12? This is the Thanksgiving week. So on Thanksgiving, we'll have the Green Bay Packers going up against the Detroit Lions. The Commanders going up against the Cowboys, and then the Sunday night game will be the San Francisco 49ers going up against the Seattle Seahawks. And then that's right, we have the Black Friday game, so that'll be Miami versus Jets, 2:00. I guess it's on Prime. Amazon's just trying to get those marketing stuff down, making sure people watch. God, there's gonna be like so much football on that week, from like Thursday to like Monday, because I think there should be college football on too, like on Saturday too, because there usually is, at least I think. Yeah. Oh my God, like 5 straight days of football. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. There's gonna be so much football. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle it. With all the food and football, oh my God. I'm almost going to be like exhausted just watching all that football. I think even we're going to even have like college football. There's going to be so much sports going on. I'm not going to be able to handle it at all. Oofta. That's fucking crazy. We're going to have like college football, college basketball, NFL. for 5 straight days. Golly. That's, I don't know if I can be able to handle myself. All right, well, if you do make it to Sunday with all the sports that are going on, there might be some other stuff's going on Thanksgiving. I mean, usually it's football. I'm trying to think. No, NBA doesn't start. Well, no, there'll be probably some NBA action, I'm sure. No, because baseball won't be on because their season will be done by then. Well, whoever, like I said, there'll be a lot. There'll be plenty of sports on. So if you surely don't want to be around your relatives during that week, there'll be plenty of stuff to watch to get away from your relatives for a couple hours. All right, Sunday we've got the Pittsburgh Steelers going up against the Cincinnati Bengals. Rookies, the quarterbacks again. Second, I think this would be matchup number 2, I think, with the Bryce Young versus Will Levis. Yeah, the NFC South is going to have some really fun, like, rookie quarterback matchups. Everybody's going to keep their eyes out on those, I feel like. At least I will, maybe. Who knows? Probably not. Most casuals probably won't, which is fine. Let's see. Who else we got? I feel like this is a dead week. Well, the later games are pretty exciting. We got Chiefs, Raiders, Buffalo versus Eagles, Ravens versus Chargers, and then the Monday night games, the Chicago Bears versus the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota. All right, week 13. I think this is like the sort of the halfway, I think. Now, I have no idea what's the halfway point anymore in the NFL. All right, what do we got? We got Seattle versus Dallas on Thursday night. We've got, who do we got in week 13 on a Sunday? Gosh, this one's sort of a dud too this week. There's like nothing. Oh, I guess Chiefs Packers, I guess. But we don't know how good the Chiefs are. Not the Chiefs. They're Super Bowl champs. I meant the Green Bay Packers. We don't know really how good they could be. We got the NFC title game rematch with the San Francisco 49ers and Eagles. Those are like the only 2 games that are going to be like fun to watch, really. Because we got a bunch of teams on bye. We got the Bills, Bears, Raiders, Vikings, Giants, and Baltimore all on bye that week. The Monday night game should be fun. We got Joe Burrow versus Trevor Lawrence. That'll be all right. That'll be a good matchup. But otherwise, this week's kind of a dud. Washington versus Dolphins, no thanks. Carolina versus Tampa, no thanks. Arizona versus Pittsburgh, no thanks. Atlanta versus the Jets, not really. Detroit versus New Orleans, probably not. I'm not really interested in it. So yeah, this week 13 is sort of I feel like this one's like I feel like this one might be the worst week so far. Week 13. All right, week 14. I don't know. I guess the Thursday night one is the Patriots versus Steelers. Week 14, we got Detroit you got the Rams versus Ravens there. All right, then we got Seattle versus Niners, Bills versus Chiefs, Denver versus Chargers, Eagles versus Cowboys. Okay, the back half of that week of that Sunday is going to be a fun one. There'll be a lot of games to watch. Can't even keep track of all of them. Oh, the Minnesota Vikings versus Raiders will be like the 3 o'clock slates are gonna be fun to watch. Oh, we got 2 back-to-back. Oh, here we go. The doubleheaders on Monday night are back. We got Tennessee and Dolphins. That's not gonna be fun. And then now we're in week 13, so now we'll get the what do you call them? The flexing. So that one will definitely get flexed, I feel like. And then the Packers and Giants probably won't get flexed just because of the markets and the teams that will be playing that game. All right, week 15, about 3 more weeks left. All right, Chargers and Raiders will be on the Thursday night game. Vikings and Bengals. Denver versus Detroit. Tampa versus Green Bay. Jets, Dolphins. Giants, Saints. Dallas versus Bills. Eagles versus Seahawks. Ravens versus Jacksonville Sunday night. And then the Monday night game, Chiefs, Patriots. All right, week 16. 2 more weeks left. All right, Thursday night. Oh, this is like the Christmas time ones. Yeah, we got some interesting ones. All right, so Thursday, we'll have a Thursday night game. That will be the New Orleans Saints versus the Los Angeles Rams. Then Saturday, before Christmas Eve, we will have Cincinnati versus Pittsburgh and Buffalo versus Chargers. And then Sunday will be, let's see, who we got on Sundays? We got Detroit versus Minnesota. The afternoon slate's kind of a dud as of right now. Obviously, these games could be a bit better when we've played these games. But as of right now, I mean, no one's going to really want to watch the Colts versus Atlanta. I guess nobody's going to really want to watch Seattle versus Tennessee. I mean, the Minnesota and Detroit ones could be the only one I'll probably watch, because otherwise no one's going to want to watch the Commanders versus Jets, or Green Bay versus Carolina, or Cleveland versus Houston. All right, and then we've got, at least in the 3 o'clock slot, we've got Jacksonville versus Tampa. Sort of interesting, but not really, depending on how Tampa could be playing. It could be interesting, but most likely not. Oh man, the Christmas Eve games aren't that exciting. They're really not. I mean, we got Dallas versus Dolphins. I guess that'll be an interesting one. Then we got Patriots versus Denver. But yeah, the Christmas Eve ones are kind of a dud, which I guess is fine, because you're supposed to be like hanging out with your family a little bit more than you are to sort of be watching like Christmas movies and all the other stuff. But if you wanted to watch football, you could. All right. Monday. Let's see. Monday. All right. So we'll have, let's see. The Monday night games are on Christmas Day. Oh, wow. Christmas Day's on Monday? Sheesh. All right. What do we got? We've got the Las Vegas Raiders going up against the Kansas City Chiefs, and the New York Giants going up against the Philadelphia Eagles, Baltimore, and the Niners going up against each other on Monday night. So we'll have 3 Monday night games on Christmas Day. All right, week 17. Who we got in week 17? All right, Thursday, well, the Jets versus Cleveland as of right now. But I think, again, I think a lot of these will probably get flexed out. Saturday, we'll have Detroit versus Dallas. That'll probably stay. That one should probably stay. All right, then we've got, who do we got on New Year's Eve? Who do we got on New Year's Eve? Not a lot of options. I guess Chargers and Denver, and then Cincinnati and Chiefs, and then Green Bay and Minnesota, I guess. But I'm not really expecting a whole lot from Green Bay this year, so I think there'll be some moving around. Maybe, I don't know. See, when I see all these teams, I feel like there's a lot of like mids. There's a lot of mid teams out there, and there's a lot of like good, and there's a lot of mids. It's like meh. It's like, okay, they're good, but they're not great either. So, all right, the final week 18. These are all divisional games, so there's not anything intriguing. I mean, you got the Chiefs, Chargers, Dallas versus Commanders, the Ravens versus Steelers, Bears versus Packers, and Vikings versus Detroit. A lot of the Bills versus Dolphins. So, I mean, obviously, all these games will be determined. One will be played because of all the playoff scenarios that will be going down. So, yeah, there's your NFL release schedule right there. So, all right, let's check in on the Denver Nuggets and see how that game's going. All right, so 5 minutes left in the third. Kevin Durant just scored, so now the mix to score 89-64. About 6 minutes left, I should say, actually. There's 6 minutes left, not 5 minutes. There's 6 minutes. Oh, boy, Phoenix. You're really going to go down like this? You better pick up the slack here. How many points does Joker have now? Huh? How many points has he got? He's got 24 points. Let's see. Then obviously Murray still has 18. Kevin Durant's got 14. Lundale's got 10. Payne still got 19. Booker still has 11. And then Shamet has 6. So, did Shamet just score maybe? Or did he get fouled? I think he got fouled. I don't think he scored. Or no, that wasn't Shamet. I meant Lundale. Well, I don't know. That was just the last name I read, so that's probably why I thought of Shamet. All right, Lundale's at the line. Who'll be shooting 2? That's Jokic's 4th foul of the game. And it's good for the first one for Lundale. All right, now they're having the sounds of the game where Mike Malone's just telling his team to keep playing hard. You guys are up by 30. Just don't let up. Don't blow this. All right, guys. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3, team. That's what I would say. But like, guys, we're up 30. Don't fuck this up. If you guys blow this lead, my ass is getting fired. For sure. All right. So like I said, now the score is now 91-65 with officially 5 minutes left in the third quarter. All righty. Jokić is trying to get the ball to Murray here. And Jokić is also trying to get the ball to Caldwell Pope. Caldwell for 3, no good. But Kevin Durant's got the rebound. He's pushing the ball up. He now gives it to Booker. Booker, what dribble is, and then he gives it back to Kevin. Kevin drives, kicks it out to Booker. Booker shoots it gives it to Cameron Payne. Cameron Payne for 3, good. It's good. All right, so now if they get another stop, they can at least cut it down to 20, I guess. If they at least get it down within 20 or 50, if by the end of this quarter, if they can at least get it down within 15, I feel like they have a better chance of, I guess, winning this game. But yeah, the Phoenix is pretty much dead. There's absolutely no way Denver blows this. I mean, it would be very, very Denver Nuggets-ish to do this, but I hope Bruce Brown's just getting offensive boards and puts the ball up. Now making it 93-68 in the third quarter. As I just said, Devin Booker just lost the ball, and now Bruce Brown's pushing it and gives it to Caldwell Pope, and now Caldwell Pope poses it to Jamal Murray for 3, good. Yep, Phoenix is dead. Officially dead. Yep, they're dead. Dead. Oh, boy. I love how, like, the past 2 seasons now, the Phoenix has, like, lost the way they've lost, like, the elimination games. It's just been blowouts. Like, last year in the Western Conference Finals in Game 7. Or no, it wasn't the Western Conference Finals. It was the semifinals when they played. So back-to-back semifinal losses were blowouts. And now Jokić looks like he was sort of, I don't know what he was doing, but it looked like he was sort of like in pain, but not like crazy pain. God, I kind of feel bad for Phoenix, but at the same time, it's kind of hysterical how bad they're getting their asses whooped. So, yeah. All right. So now there's 3:15 left, and Jamal Murray's having to shoot the ball. Devin Booker just stole the ball. Booker drives. Kicks it. Try to give it to Damian Lee. But Devin Booker was fouled by Bruce Brown, and now he's trying to trash talk. Which, come on, man, you're down 30. What are you gonna try and trash talk for? There's nothing to say, really. But that's Devin Booker for you. He'll say anything. All right, I'm gonna make this one short and sweet. There isn't really much else to talk about. I guess I will say that the both the Warriors and Knicks have survived. So there will be Game 6s tomorrow. I'm expecting the Warriors to force a Game 7. I'm expecting the Miami Heat to close out the New York Knicks, but I could be wrong. Maybe Stephen A. Smith will see orange and blue skies one more time, and they'll force a Game 7, because then if they force a Game 7, maybe the Knicks will come back and win. Who knows? I mean, I'm expecting someone to blow a 3-1 lead within the next 48 hours, or not even 48, probably within the next 3 days, because both Game 7s would be on Sunday. So by Sunday, somebody will be up blowing a 3-1 lead. I don't know who, but I wouldn't be shocked. I would not be shocked. It'd be such typical NBA like script writers to be like, we're going to have LeBron be up 3-1, but then we're going to have Steph Curry come back in that. So, I mean, wouldn't that be such a great storytelling? Yet again, I don't know. I feel like the NBA writers are probably on strike with the other script writers, right? Like, are we going to get this deal done so that way the NFL script writers can make their script for next season, right? So once the WGA get their deal done, so that way the NFL script writers are going to be able to have the script in time for the NFL season. I mean, they better make it quick, because I mean, it is only in May, so, but you got to be, their training camps, and then you got to be able to do all these. You got to make sure you're ready and all that other stuff. So, but yeah, all right. Let's see, what time is it? Oh my God, it's almost 11. My goodness. All right, let's see. Any crazy notification that I got while I was recording? Oh boy. Never mind. It was a message from someone else, but yep. Let's see. Anything else? But I think that's pretty much it. But now I'm just like sort of just watching this Nuggets blowouts. All right, now there's a foul on Aaron Gordon. All right, so I think that's going to be it. I'm just going to wrap it up here before I keep getting distracted with the game. So with that being said, I appreciate everybody listening and watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, which sometimes I do post and sometimes I don't post, just because of all the editing that has to be done. And sometimes I'm a one-man band, and sometimes I either get distracted with something else, or sometimes I just don't want to feel like doing all the editing for the video. But that's neither here or there. All right, so like I said, you can watch this on YouTube if you would like. I think I will probably post this one, because it's like just there's something I have to like, because like there was one I was wanting to post, and then I had to do like a lot of like moving around. I didn't feel like moving around videos. So yeah, watch this on YouTube. We're also obviously all on social media, so you can find all that information down in the episode description. So like I said in the previous episode on Wednesday, that I will be posting 2 episodes a week. 2 episodes a week. So it'll be on Wednesdays and Thursdays, or not Wednesdays, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays and Thursdays will be a new episode every week. So I'm going to try and get myself on a schedule, but yeah, I'm relying on, even though on the last episode, I said I was going to rely on my good friend Ben to remind me to record on Tuesday, but I don't think that'll be the case, because yet again, I have no idea if he's even listening. Usually he listens, and I don't know when the last time he listened to an episode, so he hasn't really said much about my latest episodes in a while, so yeah. All right, so like I said, you can follow me on social media. This podcast and all episodes can be available and be found on almost any platform you listen to, on Apple, Spotify, Google Play, iHeart, you name it. I think we're pretty much on like a lot of things, like roughly like 6 platforms at least. Amazon Music, that's one for sure. Otherwise, like I said, with that being said, I'll see you guys next time.